Hello, welcome to Daily News from Ajayat TV. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts Husseini memorials in Muharram 2023. Another day of the mourning ceremonies for the days of grief and mourning for Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and his noble household was held at the esteemed office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in the sacred city of Qom. The ceremony took place in the presence of scholars, dignitaries, seminary teachers, religious students, and believers from various Islamic countries, while the speakers focused on the movement of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and the rituals associated with him. The attendees expressed their grief by reciting elegies and lamentations. It should be noted that the esteemed office will host the Husseini mourning ceremonies for 13 consecutive days in 2 sessions, morning and evening, in both Persian and Arabic languages. Respectful viewers of Marjayat TV can watch these sessions live and directly on this TV network and other satellite channels, as well as through the al-Shirazi application and TV boxes simultaneously with these sessions. Commemoration of the first decade of Muharram 2023 at the Hussainiyah of Rasul Azam in Kuwait. The Hussainiyah of Rasul Azam in Kuwait, a significant center of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi, is observing the first decade of Muharram 2023 with solemn mourning ceremonies commemorating the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and his noble companions. The devout Shia Muslims and followers of the Beit, peace be upon them, along with the esteemed religious scholars, including Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi, have gathered to pay their respects during these heartful gatherings. Sayyid Mehdi Nawab delivers a speech accompanied by recitations of elegies by the renowned eulogist Muhammad Asiri and Sayyid Ahmad Alawi, fostering an atmosphere of reverence and commemoration. Shia community in Melbourne, Australia observes Muharram 2023 at Beit al-Hussein Hussainiyah. In commemoration of the first decade of Muharram 2023, the Shia community in Melbourne, Australia gathers at the Hussainiyah of Beit al-Hussein to mourn and pay tribute to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Devotees and mourners participate in these solemn gatherings, where they listen to the sermons recounting the events of the tragedy of Ashura and the hardships endured by the Ahlul Beit, peace be upon them. The gathering is followed by heartfelt expressions of grief throughout mourning rituals and chest beating. Muharram 2023 commemoration at Hussainiyah in Sweden. In the city of Vimmerby, Sweden, hundreds of Afghan Shia Muslims gathered at the Hussainiyah of Mutawassilin to commemorate the first decade of Muharram 2023, paying tribute to Hazrat Fatima Zahra and Hazrat Khadija Kubra, peace be upon them. This center of religious significance witnessed mournful ceremonies where the attendees mourned the tragedies of Imam Sayyid al-Shuhada, peace be upon him, and the Ahlul Bait, peace be upon them, during the event of Karbala. Following these solemn observances, the participants were offered hospitality and refreshments as a gesture of solidarity and support among the mourners. Grand mourning ceremony at the Hussainiyah of Qasr al-Zahra in holy city of Kazimayn. The majestic mourning ceremony in honor of the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, was held on the 5th night of Muharram 2023 at the esteemed Hussainiyah of Qasr al-Zahra, peace be upon her, in the sacred city of Kazimayn. A large gathering of devoted mourners convened at this center to express their condolences and grief, sending their respects to the exalted presence of Imam al-Mahdi. May Allah hasten his noble advent. The passionate attendees, adhering to the guidance of the religious authority, demonstrated their devotion and reverence for Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, by faithfully observing the religious rituals and commemorating the tragic events of Karbala. Muharram commemorations at Hussainiyah al-Zahra in Sanabis, Saudi Arabia. Hussainiyah al-Zahra, peace be upon her, a prominent religious center in the city of Sanabis, Saudi Arabia, is hosting a series of mourning ceremonies during the first decade of Muharram 2023. Since the beginning of this holy month of Muharram, these gatherings have attracted scores of faithful mourners, religious scholars, and community members, and they are set to continue until the end of the first 10 days of this month. Director of Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra attends mourning ceremonies in Muharram 2023. Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the head of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in Basra, actively took part in the mourning activities during the first decade of Muharram 2023 at the Al-Ashar district in Basra. During his presence at the Al-Hawi Mosque in the area, he conveyed the condolences and supplications of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi to the mourning devotees of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Continuation of mourning ceremonies at the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra. The office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in Basra, Iraq, continues its mourning ceremonies in commemoration of the sacred month of Muharram 2023. These solemn gatherings witness the participation of numerous religious, scholarly, cultural, and social figures, as well as representatives of the revered religious authorities. The devoted mourners gather to pay their respects and observe the mourning rituals during these heartfelt gatherings. Fourth and fifth day of mourning observances at the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala. The revered office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in Karbala was host to a multitude of mourners during the fourth and fifth days of Muharram 2023. Scores of religious, cultural, and social figures, alongside devoted mourners, gathered for these solemn ceremonies. The commemoration of these days was highlighted by the insightful speech delivered by Sheikh Zubaydi. Special video clip for Muharram 2023 by the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Madagascar. Sheikh Mohammed Reza Basram, the director of the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, announced the release of another remarkable video clip. This video clip was created in honor of the sacred month of Muharram 2023 by a group of followers of the religious authority in the city. The cultural production aims to introduce the significance of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and the martyrs of Karbala. Gathering in Shuaibiyah, Basra, protests Quran desecration with presence of Shia Societies Association. In response to the desecration of the Holy Quran in Sweden and Denmark, a significant gathering of Husseini processions was held in Shuaibiyah, Basra. Hosted by Hazrat Fatima Zahra Husseini Committee, the event saw participation from the Shia Societies Association members affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in Karbala. The attendees vehemently condemned the offensive act. Other notable participants in this gathering were the delegations from Basra Friday Prayer Department, representative of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Sistani in Al-Zubair city, the local police chief, tribal leaders, and public groups of Husseini mourners. Shia Societies Association engages in activities during Muharram 2023 in Basra Province, Iraq. Members of the Shia Societies Association, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, continued their activities in Basra Province during the month of Muharram 2023. They held meetings and discussions with Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the director of the Religious Authorities Office in this province, and officials from the Al-Shire TV network. The association's engagements included visits to Rasul Azam Mosque, meetings with Sheikh Muhammad Falek, a representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, participating in mourning ceremonies at the Hussainiyah of Hazrat Khadija, peace be upon her, visiting the mosque and Hussainiyah of Sheikh Abud Malallah, and meeting with tribal elders and cultural and religious activists in Al-Zubair city. Additionally, members of the association participated in several gatherings of the Husseini processions in various regions of Basra province. These gatherings were held in honor of Muharram 2023 and show reverence to the Holy Quran while condemning its desecration. During these events, the association members conveyed greetings and prayers from the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi and shared some of his recommendations with the officials of the Husseini processions. The gathering took place in the Al-Tuwaisa, hosted by the Tabir Sahib al-Zaman Committee, and Al-Kaziza, hosted by the Khadim al-Zahra Husseini procession.